You know, Nashville is home to some of the most gorgeous parks and greenways. There's over 25 of them here in the city. So whether you're looking to go bird watching, go for a run, a hike, there's so many beautiful places you can do that. And there's now a wonderful definitive guide that will help you to find all of these parks and greenways. It's called Natural Nashville, and it was written by this gentleman, Robert Brandt. Hi, Robert.
Hi.
It's so nice coming to this particular place. This is the McCabe Greenway.
Actually, the official name is Richland Creek.
Richland Creek.
But people call it the McCabe Greenway because it circles completely around the McCabe golf course.
Absolutely. You know all about, you're the expert on all of the greenways here in our area. And a lot of people who walk these, we often see things we have questions about, we wonder about them. In this book, they can learn the history of the greenways.
Right.
They can learn about some of the best views, the little
Some of the natural stuff that they're going to see, what kind of trees are here, what kind of flowers are here, what kind of animals they're likely to see.
Yes.
And then some places just sort of how it got here, how the greenway got here.
And you've already been teaching me some things about this particular greenway. I typically walk the Stones River one, but I'm in love with this one. This particular greenway has a lot of history behind it, even right here.
Yes, they all do. So does the Stones River Greenway. But one right up the creek here are some stone pillars from the original railroad bridge built in the 1850s. And the worst train wreck in U.S. history, most deadly train wreck in U.S. history, took place right here.
Wow.
And for your viewers, you may not realize this, we're actually standing back behind St. Thomas Hospital along the Richland Creek. So that'll orient you where we are. And two trains collided head on in 1918 here and killed well over 100 people.
Well, we're looking at getting more and more greenways because from what I understand, there's like 90% of Nashvillians are within a 2-mile range of a greenway, which is great.
Right.
And you're working on that increasing.
And we'd like to get people closer to the greenways so that people can walk to greenways and not have to drive to them.
Yes.
Now, one of the whole ideas is to get people out of their cars.
Yeah.
On this greenway, the Richland Creek Greenway, there are residential neighborhoods all around it and businesses all around it, so people can come to this greenway without having to drive to it.
Yes, and that's the great thing. Well, I've got my little pedometer on. This is a great place to come if you want to just walk, bike, commune with nature, exercise, you know, bird watch, whatever.
Right, and turn your children loose here too.
And turn your children loose here, and it's such a beautiful, the sun might be out, it might be hot outside, but there's so much shade and greenery that you kind of get lost in as well.
Right, they're all wonderful and they're all different.
Yes,
all these greenways are different. You mentioned the Stones River Greenway, which is the longest, 9 miles long. It's different than this one.
Yes. You also say that there's some that have like the best views, and there's some in your book that you say have little hidden gems. What is probably the one piece of information about the greenways that nobody knows about that you love to share?
I'd say the enormous variety of the landscapes and scenery we have in Davidson County.
Yeah.
It's 500 and some odd square miles, and it ranges over an enormous variety of landscapes, from flat as a pancake cedar forests out near Percy Priest Lake to hills almost like mountains around Radnor Lake and up at Beeman Park. So that would be the one thing that really stands out to me about Nashville, is the variety of the landscapes we have.
Well, if folks want to learn more, you got a book that's going to tell them everything they need to know. You got a book signing this weekend and a walk that's at Warner Park.
Right. 8 o'clock Saturday morning at the Warner Parks. And proceeds from the sale of this book go to support Greenways for Nashville, which is the nonprofit group that supports our Greenways program.
Excellent. And you can find out more information about that just by going to Nashville for greenwaysfornashville.org.